Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. I know it's been quite a while since I've made a leak video or even a commentary type video in general, but I am back and I do want to start doing this more because it is what I enjoy and it's it's how my channel started growing. So I know I have not been posting a lot anyways, and I do want to apologize for that. I don't like to talk about my personal life on my videos. Maybe I'll go into that at some point in the future, but as of now, I kind of want to keep my personal life private, and I don't want any of you to take offense to that. It's not like I don't trust you. It's simply just because I am still in high school, and other things have happened in my life recently that have affected my my schedule. So that's basically what's been going on. But I do plan on getting back into recording videos for you all, especially this summer and the years going forward. So in today's video, I got some leaks for you all, and keep in mind that leaks are not always confirmed. In fact, you should probably believe that they aren't real until it actually happens. So in this video, I'm going to be covering unconfirmed, Into the Light, and episode leaks. If you don't know what episodes are, it's basically the new seasonal model that Bungie is implementing after the final shape. The leak says that this is all from a Bungie dev who was allegedly laid off early into the development of Destiny 2 Into the Light. The leak says that Destiny 2 Into the Light is set to drop April 9th, 2024, and that is obviously confirmed by now. There will be no raid refresh, unfortunately. If you know me personally, you'll know that this is very upsetting because, I mean, I have no words, to be honest. If you're bringing us a weapon from a raid that you took from us, but you're not giving us the raid back, I mean, come on, Bungie. Just do your job and give us the raid. So you're just gonna keep this weapon out of the pool when you give us Leviathan? I mean, come on, just give us Leviathan back. I get game development is not an easy thing, but holy shit, you took the raid from us, and now you're gonna tease us with this the best weapon from the raid. I mean, just bring us the raid back. Again, these leaks could be false, but I'm saying if it is true, I'm going to be very upset, and a lot of other people will definitely be upset too. But if this is the path that Bungie plans to go down, I am not saying that they will never bring Leviathan back. Right now, I think what they are doing is they are trying to dot as many I's and cross as many T's as they can, because Bungie has not set a secure future for themselves, and they know that sunsetting was a big part of Destiny's downfall. So they're kind of trying to correct themselves little by little with these random ass updates. Into the Light bringing back Revoker and Midnight Coup. To Bungie, it's simply just a correction that needs to be made, but to the community, it's more than that. And I would argue that rather than bringing us the weapons that we lost, bring us the content that we lost, and then the weapons after. I promise you that Bungie knows how many people loved raids like Leviathan, Eater of Worlds, Crown of Sorrow, Spire of Stars, Scourge of the Past, you name it, all of those raids, we want them back. Getting on to the leaks again. Revisiting previous DLC locations, focusing on one for 2 weeks each. Storyline similar to the evacuation quest from Season of Arrivals. I don't know if you guys remember that. It took place before the Beyond Light DLC. Very, very, very good season. One of my favorites for sure. Social space, Destiny 1-ish tower. Source couldn't/wouldn't elaborate. So what I am assuming by Destiny 1-ish tower is I'm assuming it's something similar to the tower that we saw in the final shape trailer. If not, I have no idea what this could be. Moving on, updated Inverted Spire and Exodus crash in Into the Light or the final shape. They put a message saying that the delay messed up a bunch of stuff internally, so they don't know whether it's going to come out in this April update or in the next DLC. The changes they are making to the Inverted Spire strike. Shadow Legion is trying to reestablish itself. Now the changes they're making to Exodus Crash. This is the big one that everyone was freaking out about. So get some snacks because this is a really interesting leak. What remains of how Salvation tries to claim the Siva that is sitting in Failsafe's cargo hold. Now, if you don't know what Siva is, it's basically this nanotechnology that was dormant and used during the Golden Age that ended up mindlessly spreading itself everywhere and was a threat that the Iron Lords had to deal with, losing all of them except Lord Saladin. Now, during Destiny 1, we learned that Siva became active again after the Fallen found it. The Fallen are well known for trying to find things to replace their ether, for example, stasis and beyond light, etc. Now, if this leak is real, I'm just gonna say that this is gonna be one of the coolest updates that Bungie has ever done. I'm not just talking about the Siva, but implementing a whole new design that has never been seen in Destiny 2. I cannot wait. Not only House of Salvation using Siva with stasis, but seeing Nessus covered with Siva, if that's the plan, and seeing all the enemies that we saw in Destiny 1, but hopefully a little different since it's not the same house, and it's not the Splicers anymore. I just think this would be really cool, and I hope we see something like this. Bungie, this is your moment to bring Siva back. This is what we've all been waiting for. Could you imagine if after all of this time, Bungie denying bringing back Siva into the story or showing it at all in any other way besides cosmetics in the lore or anything else? I mean, oh my gosh. The fact that they're bringing it back through a updated strike, I mean, okay. I'm excited. Either way, I'm excited because the original plan for Nessus, if you didn't know, back in Destiny 2 Vanilla, the original plan was that Nessus was going to be covered with Siva after the Exodus ship had crash landed due to some sort of internal breach with Siva. Anyways, moving on. Possible new damage type applied to in-game weapons that stagger all champions is being tested. I'm assuming this is some sort of perk that can be added on weapons in like raids or even an adept mod that basically just staggers any champion that you shoot it with, which would be awesome. I think that could be pretty interesting. Probably overpowered a little bit, but maybe if it's like a heavy weapon. I don't know, that still sounds overpowered. We'll see what happens. But the source says that it was used as a joke a lot during brainstorming. Decided to try and see where it goes, in quotes. It says that there is no subclass being added, however, there's something being thrown around known as Kinetic 2.0. If it even happens, source speculates it won't come out until after the episode Heresy. And in quotes, they said, massive headache in balancing and implementation. I mean, I just got a headache hearing Kinetic 2.0. That just pissed me off and ruined my day. So it says the first 2 weeks of Into the Light is gonna be based around Beyond Light / Europa. Europa weapon reissues. That could be pretty interesting. I hope we get to see some craftable Arctic hazes being used. Stasis meditations. Redone stasis progression system to make it more streamlined and like Strand. I'm happy to hear that. Eclipsed zones provide increased meditations. Clovis is poking around in the Glassway portal. Apparently, Exostranger and Varix are keeping eyes on him. This is really interesting, and this is why I think that this leak is true, because that is a very specific and interesting addition that I think that Destiny definitely needs, because there's a lot of new players confused by the stasis progression system, especially since it comes before Lightfall, and most players probably thought that they are supposed to play that campaign before. I mean, you are, technically. I'm just saying that it's pretty confusing if you don't like look up a video, because you'll have to go to the Exostranger and accept the quest, and it's pretty confusing. So if they're adding the stasis meditations, that could be very helpful for newer players, and I'm glad they're going back and fixing their issues. Next 2 weeks, the Witch Queen / Throne World. Throne World weapons perk refresh, a few new deep sight puzzles left by Savathun as a sort of good luck in stopping the Witness. Speculation on what will happen to the Hive / Zenavor Wrath after we stop the Witness. Fickle's Scorn are apparently being spotted within the Throne World. Now, the last 2 weeks, Lightfall / Neomuna, Shadow Legion / Scion Enclave are involved. That's all the source knew. Moving on to the episodes, starting with Echoes. Focused on Soul Divisive after Witness's defeat. Venus, Mercury, and Io prominent planets. Osiris, Ashermere, and Praedyth are prominent characters. Osiris looks for Praedyth within the Infinite Forest using Asher's research from the Vex simulation. Praedyth is the only one who can truly stop the Soul Divisive because of the eons he's trapped outside of time. Season focused on wrangling Osiris's echoes from corners of the Vex network to aid in his search. Osiris no longer has control over them since his light is gone. Episode Revenant focused on the Scorn Civil War. Now freed from the Witness's control, Fnatic leading his faction, enemy Scorn factions come about. Crow gets involved. The B plot of the season is focused on Crow and Fickrell's past. Mithrax and Ido are minor characters. 12 player activity skirmishes. Episode Heresy, mostly unknown aside from small details. Hive in full retreat from Seoul from a loss. Previously, I thought it was the Witness's defeat. May be into the light Hive assault. Necromancy is what they put after that. I don't really know what they're talking about. So that was all of the leaks that we have gotten. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Tell me in the comments below what you think about them. Do you think they're real or do you think they're fake? I have a feeling that a lot of you are going to be very suspicious of these. I do not blame you. I am as well. However, it would be pretty nice to receive most of these besides the raid one, because I swear to God, if we don't get Leviathan back in the next 2 years, I'm going to actually delete the game. If you enjoyed this video and my commentary style, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, as I am trying to hit 5,000 subscribers before 2025. I know that is a lot, but I believe we can do it, especially with the determination that I have to upload content pretty regularly this summer and the upcoming future. If you decide not to subscribe to me, please go and check out some smaller creators. I'll link them in my description. Go check them out. Give them a sub if you would like to. Anyways, I will see you all on the next video. All of you, please have a blessed day and stay safe.